send out tweets. Alrighty then. We should be good. No, I probably should walk on screen. And cool. Hello everyone, this is Chris Ingerson, and it is November 28th, and this is the November 28th TextQuest Devstream. So, we're finally back after like a week off. Let's see how to phrase that week off. A lot has happened, and at the same time, a lot has been missed. So the reason I had a little bit over a week of I'm gonna say sabbatical because that makes it sound like it's fancy. From streaming was because 2 weekends ago I went to Canada, to Toronto, and I attended Wordplay. Which is a interactive fiction convention. It's a fairly small thing, but it's free, and it was pretty nice seeing what the interactive fiction community is like up there. And I got some interesting ideas from attending it. I also had some interesting interactions and learned some interesting things that I had always suspected, but was kind of a little depressing to actually see to see were true. And I'm sure I'll talk about that a little bit later into the dev stream. But the main reason that I haven't been streaming for pretty much a week was I started getting sick last Monday, and you can probably tell I'm still a little meh. Not quite back to 100%. I'm like 95% right now. But that sickness took a turn for the worse last Thursday and basically continued on through. So give me a second here. I have to cut you off and relaunch you because Chris can't have nice things. But yeah, so basically I was sick for about a week, and that really was not very fun. Even now, I don't particularly like how I still sound somewhat sickish, because I don't like doing dev streams when I sound bad. It just sounds gross to me. So, but I assure you I'm fine. I just sound a little bit sickish still. In any case, so today we are going to be continuing on and hopefully finishing up all of our animator timeline, or yeah, all of our timeline script swapping. So we're going to be updating all of our old sound clip, or not sound clip, our old timeline clips. For the most part, we should be up to date in the castle, but we are going to. Man, it keeps sounding like my microphone is being messed up, but I'm pretty sure that's just my own voice sounding weird. So, we're going to be, finishing this up. There's been a little bit of progress outside of this stuff, but I'm going to keep that sort of off the stream for now because it's still kind of weird. And a lot of the stuff that I did while I was sick was pretty much mundane, boring, cleaning house affairs in TextQuest, like adding version numbers to save files and all that. But they're important things, but not super fun to talk about, I suppose. So we'll just go ahead and jump back into this. I'm pretty sure that we're actually done with the castle. I just want to double check. Oh, right. We probably will actually get rid of these SetTM Pro UGUI playables, because they tend to cause confusion. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those. Actually, I can try can I mute the entire thing? Oh, I can't. That's disappointing. That would have been nice. I guess I'll just delete them. It's a little annoying, but sure. Well, I guess to give you a sense of what I'm talking about, we'll go ahead and show that. Let's see. Just to be sure. Particles is playable. Oh, nope. This is using the older stuff. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do this. And let's see, we have one more castle wizard. Oh, that's the actual one driving all that, so that's fine. Although we do have some problems here. I'll leave you alone for now. I'm a little worried about this. Because play cutscene track might be incorrect now, so we're going to have to probably redo that script, which makes sense. That's fine. Okay. King Petrification. Let's go ahead and open up all of these. All of these are fine. If they're animated, I don't have to do anything with them. So, I believe this is also one of the older ones. Yep. Cool. So let's go ahead and let's see. Behavior and clip and track. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and say add Sleepy Owl text quest. We want to set animator parameter track. Go ahead and select this, drag it over here. Create set animator parameter. Let's go ahead and snap this. And it is going to be is petrified. It's a bool. And it's going to be set to true. Cool. Let's go ahead and mute this because it's not going to be used anymore. So that should be all that needs, right? Move shard. Oh, no. Let's see. Have I updated this? I have not! Alright, so that's going to be something we have to update. Let's go ahead and I really don't see a need to make this a custom way, so I'm just going to do this sort of quick and dirty. Create playables, playable behavior. So we're going to say move soul. Oh, wait, no. Yep, I lied. I have the activate soul shard clip and activate soul shard behavior, which needs to. Oh, no, that's correct. Yeah. So I can get rid of this move sold. Don't need that anymore. Trying to think of all the gaming-related stuff that's happened the past week or so. Besides EA utterly, dropping the ball on Battlefront 2. So hard that it's actually kind of funny. Actually, not kind of funny. I quite revel in it. But that's because I enjoy seeing large companies like that mess up. Okay. Compile. There we are. So we're going to go ahead and add a new playable track. Go ahead and say add clip. We want activate soul shard clip. Position you. Bah! Coughing. It's gross. Okay. Grab you. Mute you. Let's see, add a playable track. We'll just add a couple of playable tracks, get it all out of the way. Add clip. Soul shard. And let's see, this one is going to be N. Really? It's N? Oh, right. That's because that's the second one. Duh. You. Let's go ahead and collapse you. Come up here. Add clip. Activate soul shard. Hold on. There we are. That. Let's mute you. And last one. Clip. Activate soul shard. Clip. Position this. Alright. Oops. Wow, that was not at all the right process for that. Alright. We'll mute you. Everything's muted now, correct? Yep, good. That's all muted, that's good. Okay, so King's done. Let's go ahead and say, so that's a play particle system, so we're going to go ahead and say play particle system track. I'm going to add play particle system clip. Grab this. So we're looking at petrify source particles. That was interesting. Okay. Petrify source particles. I think I want to control children too. Yep. clip duration. That's interesting that it actually represents it as infinity. That's kind of funny. So we're going to go ahead and just stretch this to there. Cool. Let's go ahead and mute the existing track. We'll go ahead and close that. Same thing. Do a play particle system track. Clip. Grab petrify beam particles. Grab you. There is no child system, so I don't really care about it. Go ahead and stretch you. This. Hit save. Alright. I feel like there was something... Oh, right. So, we're doing animation stuff today because I'm still not quite up to date. Well, not up to date. I'm still not quite experienced at all, really, with Karante FX, which is a physics simulation thing that I found out about. Well, I didn't. I guess I should explain, like, the long road to that. So Karante FX is a like a physics simulation asset for Unity that basically lets you bake. Let's see, Magic Scary Rising Reverse, which is probably not already in my thing. No, it's not. Okay, so we're gonna have to add that. Let's go to Global Sound Manager. There you are. Collection Castle. Okay. Complex medium. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and do King Petrification. We're going to grab this. Hey, this is going to suck. Hold on, and hold on. I'm going to lock this. We're going to select. Of course, this is in the side because I can't have nice things. Select this and we're gonna oh, that's not gonna work. I did that backwards. Whoopsie. Oh well, that's fine. We'll lock this and we'll go ahead and select this. Okay, now we're gonna drag that into our audio effects. Cool. We'll unlock this. We'll unlock this, and now we have a magic spell effect. Let's see, this is our charge sound, so I guess I'll call this... Oh, dang it. Did that wrong, because of course I did. Crap. Alright, well, at least I can lock this now, and we'll go back up here. Nope, it's below. Gotta get used to that. I put that in the cabin, when that should have been put in the, castle. Lock you. Let's see, we're gonna grab you. Really? Interesting. Oh, right. Seriously? Let's unlock you. Freaking music. There. Okay. Lock you. Grab this. There. Magic spell subtle. That's not being used. Correct. Good. There it is. Magic spell scary rising. Alright, so this is going to be our charge, magic charging, except I feel like I'm already using that. Yeah. How about magic spell charge? That's also not really that great. We'll call this petrification beam charge. Let's see. It is an effect. There's no looping. Volume, spatial blend, all that's fine. We can also go ahead and remove you and unlock you. Ignore you for a little bit. We're going to go ahead and select you. Take a look at you. So volume 1, pitch range, 0, 0. It's all fine. No looping. Okay. So that should be good. Let's go ahead and come over here, get out of you, and we're just going to make you be petrification beam charge. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and mute this. Oop. Okay, there we go. That's the charge, then we need the actual beam. And, oh good, we have a ton of sounds. Yep, cool. So anyway, the Karante stuff. So Karante FX is like a physics simulation asset for Unity that lets you basically simulate a lot of physics interactions and then bake them into an animation. And the reason for that is that obviously physics interactions are incredibly expensive at real time, so you could do that in the editor and then bake them into an animation to make it look like there's a lot of really cool physics things going on, but in reality, it's super cheap animation. So a lot of AAA games actually do that, and in fact, the reason that I got turned on to the concept at all was because of where are you? Play sound. There we are. Was because of a GDC talk I went to. No, was it GDC? No, it wasn't GDC. It was a Unite talk in LA, I believe. That was it Unite? Okay, it was either a Unite or a GDC talk. It's been a while. But it was a talk where someone from Naughty Dog was talking about their process. Actually, you know what? It might have been GDC's show floor talk. And basically, what they were doing was okay. I'm gonna lock you. I'm gonna come down here. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted because I'm trying to... Okay, so we're going to drag you into here. I guess I should make sure that I'm not duplicating this. Good, I'm not. Okay, so this is going to be our petrification beam burst. No, that can't be right. No, yeah, so this would be burst, is what I'm going to call that. And while we're in here, let's go ahead and unlock you. I'm going to select you. Yep, okay, we're going to lock you again. Select you. I did this backwards, as I always do. Go ahead and grab you, put you there. And we'll call this petrification beam space. That's fine. All right. All that stuff should be good. Let's see. Oh, right. The petrification beam does loop. Okay. And that should be good. So first up, we're going to use the petrification burst. Burst. Oh, and you know what I did forget is I need to... Oops, yep. Gotta drag these into the transforms, and I forgot to do that up here, actually. Oop. Ta-da. Okay, get rid of you. Okay, I can mute you now. Add sleepy... Oh, play soundtrack. Alright, so... back on topic. So yeah, I attended a talk that basically talked about Naughty Dog, the company behind, most recently you would know them for Nathan's Fortune, Nathan's Fortune, what am I talking about? Uncharted, which, is the Nathan Drake games. And I grew up with them during the PS2 era. I didn't have a PS1, so I missed out on things like Crash Bandicoot, but I grew up with them from Jak and Daxter. And I've always liked their work. I'm not the biggest fan of some of their games, and I don't particularly care for their most recent stuff, but it's not bad. It's just not really my speed. And you're going to go there. Let's see, hold on. I got to grab petrification beam particles. All right, I'm going to set you to here. So that's sound one. Now we gotta do adjust soundtracks. Let's see. Did I put that in? I didn't. Set animator parameter. Okay. Do I just need to do a playable track then? Oh, good. Well, no. That's there. It is. All right. And my throat's dry. So I guess I'm still having a little bit of difficulty talking. So I apologize if I sound gross and if I constantly take drinks. That's what happens when you're still recovering, I suppose. In any case, so yeah, ever since I went to that talk and was introduced to the concept of mixing pre-baked physics simulations with live gameplay to make responsive cutscenes. I thought it would be really, really cool to do, and I wanted to do that in TextQuest. So I have a couple of places that I know I'm going to want to do it, and I know exactly what I want to do. And depending on how well those pan out, I might start using it in other places. Because one of my biggest concerns right now with TextQuest is everything kind of feels static. Like, you can open and close doors and all of that, but it doesn't really feel like you can really do a whole lot to the world. Everything kind of feels like it's stuck in place. So I feel like I need to do a better job of making things move a little bit more often, make it feel more dynamic. And having something like Karante will help with that in the particularly over-the-top moments at the very least. Yes. So let's see. This is what, the petrification beam. Same for both, right? Yep. Cool. Petrification beam. That is hilariously short. Is that really all along it? That's fair. It was just a looping clip anyway, so. Alright, let's see here. Volume will lerp from 0 to 1, I believe. Yep. I'm a little concerned as to why we don't have a curve, but okay. Pretty sure we just want a regular curve for pitch. Oh, pitch is not actually going to change. That's just 1 all the time. That's fine. Spatial blend is 1. Do I have a tooltip for this? Of course I don't. Oh, right. Oh, it's because of the min-max range crap. That's a little annoying, but at least I can look at this for now. Incidentally, the reason these don't have tooltips, even though I've coded tooltips, is because of a bug. Or rather, an oversight in how Unity's editor stuff works. From what I can tell, they're aware of the bug, and they just haven't really done anything about it. But basically, you can't really retrieve the tooltip stuff very easily, so you have multiple property drawers unless they play nice and kind of just let the tooltip thing do its thing. You just don't get a tooltip. It's kind of frustrating like that. I don't know why they do it that way. Pitch range. Let's see, spatial value for the sound. Of course, I don't tell it what it is. I'm pretty sure that 1 is a 2D sound and 0 is a 3D sound. So I suppose I can check on that real quick. Let's go ahead and go down here. Grab you. So spatial blend. Really, I don't have tooltips for this either. This should be, I believe. So no, 1 is 3D. 0 is 2D. It seems. Okay, that's fair. Although I will, because I'm so panicked about this, I am going to just double check this. Check our sound source because it has an audio source, and I'll be able to tell. Okay. Yep. All right. We're good. Curse my disease. In any case, Karante, all that stuff. I'm looking forward to being able to work with that. I think it'll be fun. It's actually pretty easy to use. I was surprised by how easy it was. But there's still a lot that I need to experiment and learn about from it. So it's going to be a little. Hopefully by Thursday I can actually have stuff to show you guys. But no promises on that because it's a new system and I've not worked with it before. So, but it's pretty cool, and it was expensive, so I'm going to use it. But there's a Black Friday sale for half off on it, and half off was $140, and I'm like, ugh, I really want it. So let's see. I want to adjust. Nope, not that. It's update sound clip. Alright, so this is going to be our petrification beam. In this... Ooh. Okay, no, that's fair, actually. So I actually want this to be in reverse. value of 0 and a value of 1. I'm also going to go ahead and add this to my preferences. I kind of like that. It's like a reversed ease in out curve. Alright, we'll let that go. Did I already have that? No, I didn't. Okay. Let that go. We don't care about anything else. That all should be good. Cool. Mute you. Look at our soul shards. We're going to add a play soundtrack. Play sound clip. I believe this is our pitch range. Okay. Passing. Right. Okay. So I need to add this real quick. So we're gonna go to our inspector. I'm gonna lock. I'm gonna unlock, and then I'm gonna lock this. We're gonna come down here. It's not there. Close this. Close all the things I don't need. Let's see. A lot of these because I don't see a reason to have them. And I keep just accidentally scrolling down into them. Alright. There's our castle. Select this. Put this up here. Okay, magic spell passing tunnel. Pretty sure we're not doing this. Yep. Okay. So this is going to be our king. How about soul stealing? Alright, let's see. It's not a loop. Volume random pitch is, I believe, 0.9 to 1.1. Can I test this? That's right. Okay, cool. And let's go ahead and do that. So that is soul stealing. Add a couple of more. Add play sound clip. Oh, silly. And let's see. So that's soul stealing. Soul stealing. And soul stealing. Cool. Now I need to get its parents. Oh, right. Hierarchy. Let's see. King Soul. Are they all King Soul? Good. And drag all of you in here. King Soul. Cool. Alright. And let's see here. We're going to go ahead and mute you. Close these guys. Let's see. Play soundtrack. Make sure these have their actual things. Looks like they do. Looks like we're good. Alright. I think we're good. So one last thing to do is going to be changing our main cutscene, which is basically just a cutscene that plays other cutscenes. I'm going to need to rewrite this so that it is... Oh, maybe I don't. Oh, look at that. I don't. Do I? No. Okay. I don't really know why I have a template, though. It's kind of worthless. I'm already doing stuff with it, so... Okay. You know what? We might actually just go ahead and open this up so that we can have the validation. So the automatic length adjustment and all that. Let's see. Get rid of all of this stuff. We don't need this. under parameter track, we don't. I guess I can keep this up if only to look at it. Or you know what, play soundtracks would be better, I think. Cool. All right. Let's see here. Don't need game config or title view. Okay, let's go ahead and open up our play cutscene clip. We're going to go ahead and say override duration. It's just going to return the base duration for now, but we will change that in a little bit. All right, we're going to need private float. No, double. Right? How did I do it? Yeah, clip duration. Clip duration is equal to 0.0. Or did I? Yeah, okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead and serialize and then hide in inspector. All right. We don't really care about anything else. Are we even doing anything with this? I really don't get the point of the templates. Do I need it? I don't. Get rid of you. I never do anything with you anyway. Although that probably will mess with my property drawer, and I'm going to have to do something about that. But for now, we don't actually care. We're going to make this return clip duration. And then we'll just go ahead and do this. Double. Okay, that's all good. And we should be good everywhere else. Don't really care about this. Playable, and then I'm going to go ahead and rename this to be behavior because I like that better than clone. Clone sounds dumb. And cool. Should be good then. Alright, last thing we want to do is the track, and that's going to be overriding the create track mixer. Yep. So override, create track mixer. Yeah, we're going to return base, and then we're just going to pretty much copy this. Alright, we're going to change this to play cutscene clip. Let's see, we don't care about you. We don't care about you. This is going to be play cutscene. Actually, I'm not even going to bother with the play cutscene clip. Well, yeah, we'll say play cutscene. And then in parentheses, we're going to say clip dot cutscene director dot name. Oh, that's interesting. Exposed name. Sure. Let's see if that works. I guess this would actually be closer to the particle system now that I think about it. Okay, I'll get rid of you. Clip duration is equal to actually, yeah, this might be better with the play particle system. Let's see, particles behavior. No, we want the track. Let's see, particles equal null. No, particles dot name. Okay, so I got to do this. All right, so it's going to be clip dot cutscene director. That's going to be a playable director. All right, let's see. In that case, it's going to be. Oh, let's rename that to be, or not particles. Let's call it director. So we're going to call this director dot name. Yeah, that's probably fine. Let's see. So this is going to be director dot duration. Okay, that's good. And that should be all I have to do. Cool. So let's go ahead and let that compile, and we should see these adjust if they need to. Let's hope it's not horrendous. And borked. Oh, I was a little worried for a second there. I saw, like, when the things collapsed, I was kind of like, oh no. Right. So I actually need to move this. Oh, really? They're longer? That's weird. Alright. So it's like... I really wish that there was a nice little thing up here to let you see exactly how long it was. I suppose I can select the actual cutscene. Oh, but that doesn't actually tell me. Alright. So we're looking at 8... so 8... about 20 seconds there. So a little over 30 seconds. It's not too bad. We have a music track, but we're not going to do anything with it right now. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to... Oh, right. Get rid of all of this. We're going to go ahead and just test this scene. Go ahead and unload scene, remove scene, save, and we will play. So all of our cutscenes should be updated in the castle now, and we're going to see what they are looking like with everything updated and make sure that they all look and behave and sound like they should. Okay. All right. Okay, sound effect. Shoot. That's not great. Okay. Wow. That also was not great. Okay. Yep. Alright, we got problems. We got some problems. So, let's go back to our timeline. Let's see here. First up, the wizard entrance. That would be Y. Yeah, stretch that. Okay, simple fix. Don't have to worry about you. Wizard escape. No, this is where it gets a little bit more frustrating. Do I have wizard cutscene? Wizard appears. Castle wizard. I'm gonna take a look at this. Den door. No references. Open. On cutscene complete. Final references. Play director wizard cutscene. Ah. Let's see. So I think this is happening too far after the fact. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at Wizard Escape. Let's see. So what exactly? I see. It's you. So it would be super convenient if I could actually see the particles, but sadly I can't in this method. So right about here, I actually want it to be over. So I'm going to need to do this, and this does not exactly give me encouragement. We're going to see if this will stay like this. Hit save. Okay. I'm going to go to Castle Wizard. Yeah, that got dramatically shorter. We're going to try this again. So what seemed to have been happening was the last audio clip being played there, the last sound, was basically lasting too long. So it was waiting for that sound to finish playing before it opened the door. And that causes problems. So we don't want to do that. So let's see. I'm going to watch this. That works. Okay. The wizard doesn't disappear for no reason. We get our audio. Everything sounds good. Okay, that's not good. That's better. Yeah, the audio for some reason is not fading out properly. So let's see. We want to go to King Petrification. Audio, Petrification Beam. I don't really... okay, let's make sure that I'm actually, I guess, using the correct information here. So it seems like the volume isn't lerping like I would expect it to. It seems to be lerping, or rather not lerping down from 1 to 0. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Petrification Beam, so it should find them. Okay. Let's go ahead and come up here. We have Petrification Beam, Spatial Blend. All that stuff's fine. I kind of wonder. Did this have like a slight delay? It did. Okay, that might be why. Well, that only solves part of the problem. Still, though, we can do this. So that should that should guarantee that this update sound clip doesn't try to update a sound that doesn't exist yet. Okay, let's go ahead and clear you. Now my big problem here is that this guy doesn't seem to be doing his job. So from 1 to 0, which means that our volume should lerp from 1 to 0. Sorry, there's a bug in near my monitor. Okay. Well, I guess let's go ahead and let this go. See if it sounds / feels a little bit better. Unload this scene. I'm going to try playing without removing that scene and hoping that it's fine. Because I kind of need that scene for sound effects and all that. Run through here. All right. Hello, Cool. Welcome back. How are you doing tonight? Ah, what the hell? Okay, you're not behaving correctly. Let's see, download version, play particle system tracking. That's not what we want. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Alright, I'm gonna look at, what was it, update sound? Update sound behavior. Let's see. Yeah. So that's so weird. So we should be lerping from volume X to volume Y, and volume X, if we look at this, come on. See, king petrification, go up here. Where's my yarg? I'm sorry. Yarg! Is that better? I'm fine. About to go to bed. Saw you was online, so I wanted to yarg before bed. Well, thank you for thinking of me. I appreciate it. Uh, hopefully, you will have pleasant yarg dreams. I don't know what that means exactly, but hopefully it will be the case. Okay. So we're gonna go back here. No. Where was it? Petrification beam. So it seems like it's just not finding it. Let's go ahead and load this scene again. As we need the scene manager, or we need the sound manager. Don't really know why it's not working. I feel like this happened the first time I did the adjust audio stuff. Pitch of 1 to 1. I mean, that's all correct. I guess I can debug it to see if it's even grabbing it. So let's see. Prepare frame. Suppose we'll just debug this to see if it's actually doing it. So debug.log. This. Cool. Because this really shouldn't be the thing that gets me stuck for some reason. Don't really know what would do that. I hate not being back to 100% yet. Throat gets dry super easy. I don't know if I'll be able to do a full 2-hour Devstream today. Because the last thing I want to do is talk myself back into sickness. That would be kind of embarrassing. Go ahead and unload the scene. Hit play. Alright. Ah. Bah. Sorry, I was doing stuff with the stream. Alright. So now we should be able to see when or what our volume is being adjusted to. And if it doesn't change at all, then that means it probably didn't find its sound effect, which means something is wrong. I'm curious. I feel like I didn't. Oh, there it actually worked. No, it didn't. It might have just cut out, and I didn't notice. I feel like I didn't say. Yeah, it didn't do anything. I feel like I didn't say anything too bad. Let's see. And application is playing. Wait. Hold on. Why? Interesting. Ah! Duh! Because... Right. If... Yeah, this was me being dumb. Me being really, really dumb. If sound ID is not equal 0, and... I mean, sound's always going to be equal to null. Then we're going to say, and application dot sound is equal to sound manager dot get sound source sound ID. Are you serious? I don't have a actual thing for that. Okay, guess what we're going to be adding. Wait, do I really only have the one? I can find a list of sound sources, but not... Ah, there it is. There it is. Yeah. Sound name, find sound... Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and do that. find, oops, right dot instance dot find sound source. Okay, let's go ahead and save that. All right, so that was an oversight in my coding. I just wasn't actually looking for a sound because I was using the old audio clip based system. All right. This time, I know it will work. It has to. Or I will go crazy. Probably not crazy, but I will be quite mad. Oh, at the very least unhappy. Vexed. Okay, now we gotta listen for the sound effects. Or rather the volume lerping from low to high and high to low. Okay, here it is. No! You suck! Yes, indeed, indubitably. I also find it to be subpar. This is really annoying, though. Does that mean it's just not finding it? I mean, it has to be, right? Otherwise, we'd be getting this debug. So, wow, what's going on with that, huh? Let me think. There's also another issue that I was worried about. Might be hitting it. Let me go ahead and peek this. So, source ID is equal to sound ID. Right. This is rather annoying. Why would you not work? I guess... Wait, hold on. I might know why that doesn't work. Let's see here. Play sound clip. We're going to do... Oh, sorry. Play sound. Of course, it's not here. Peak definition. Cache source. Blah, blah, blah. Stop. Behavior pause. Good time. Here we are. Dot play. Let's go over here. Let's see. Go to here. Go to here. Do I never, or do I not actually do it? Source dot play sound. Go to definition. Oh, there it is. Again. Oh, wait, no, that's not right. Sound ID is equal to sound.id. Again, it was just me being stupid. Like it always is. I can't answer that. This is a family-friendly stream. What are you implying? All right. So this time, for 100% sure, it will work. Because I surely am not so stupid that I had that many oversights. I mean, obviously I was stupid enough to have several oversights, but, you know, that was past Chris's fault, not mine. Present Chris is never to blame. It's always past Chris. All right. Moment of truth. Now I gotta listen. And charge up, and it's gonna be... Oh, right, we gotta fix that, too. There's an awkward pause there. Okay. Doing good. Yes! It worked. Nice. What the heck? I fixed that. Oh, nope, it must have put itself back. Okay. Yeah, Yep, I was worried about that. And let's see, we're gonna go to let's see here. King Petrification, was that it? No, it's the wizard entrance. Seems like we have a bit of an odd. Right, there it is. So I think we want to shorten this back down to 420. And then I think we want to shorten you to that as well. Now, if I hit save, we should be fine. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go back to Castle Wizard. Okay, that's correct. So we're going to slide you back down. Slide you back over here. Is it? Yeah, it has to be, right? So we're going to go to Wizard Escape. Yeah, it did. Okay. So we need to come up with a new solution for this that basically... Crap, how am I going to do that? I basically need to come up with a way to make sure that my audio clips don't always re-expand to whatever their clip size should be. So, okay, I think I have an idea for that. Come over here. Let's go review. Play sound track. So we're going to add a play sound clip, and in this case, this is actually going to be pretty nice. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Okay. I don't actually know how to tell. That's not what I want. So what I was thinking of doing was basically having like a bool that gets reset every time you change the sound manager ID or the sound ID, but if you rescale the sound manually, then it will basically be marked as like manual override duration or something like that, and that will actually, you know what? I guess we can do this. It'll be a little weird, but all right. Wait, I said a swear? No, I didn't. Oh. Just a night of double entendres. Or is it? So, yeah, I would ideally want something that would be like a bool to let it know that it's been manually adjusted, but since I don't really know how to expose that, or how to access that at all, I think the easier thing to do instead would be to do this. Public double manual duration is equal to -1.0. Let's go ahead and put a tooltip over this. We're just going to say manual tooltip, manually adjusted. Funny enough, what am I manually adjusting? You're about to see the incredibly visceral details of it in this tooltip. Manually adjusted length, although that still is pretty bad, of the clip. This will override the sound's actual duration. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to get clip duration here, find all references, sound.precision length. Okay, so we're going to say, instead of saying clip.duration here, we're going to actually say clip.manual duration is less than 0, ? In which case, got the hiccups, excuse me. we will pass the clip.duration. Otherwise, we're going to say clip.manual duration. Okay. That should work. Let's go ahead and save that. Oh dear. That actually means that I probably want the same thing here, don't I? Yeah, probably. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, that's why I would prefer to just have a nice bool or something, because that would really help with that. But at the very least, we should see these things actually snap back into place now, and you can see what I was talking about. At least I think. I'm pretty sure that this stuff recompiles and resizes then. Yep, and there it is. So you can... Oh, wait, no, that's not right. Interesting. I guess it just chose not to. So I guess this is a manual duration of 1. Simple as that. Go ahead and save this. We're going to go back to Castle Wizard. We're going to open these all up. Everything seems correct. Let's go to our King Petrification. Alright. No, that seems fine. This all seems fine. I guess we'll do this here too. So I'm going to say a manual duration of 2.5. Go ahead and save this. And now I'm hoping that it will just behave as expected. I'm enough of a perv to know how perverted other people will be, which is why I'm always concerned with my custom text-based adventures. Like my very first concern about that was like, how long until someone tries to make an erotic game, and then what should I do? Because I don't really want to stop it. I just don't know how I would handle it. Like, I think people should be able to make whatever they want with the tools. Oh, that was a little weird. Okay, hold on. I don't think the beard behaved correctly. Okay, so we have our movement. Everything seems to be going right. And the doors should open now. Nice. Cool. So that worked. We're going to restart because I think I saw something wrong with the beard, though. Right. Going to bed. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. Always fun to chat. Help them. Help them. It's not my job to help people make perverted things with my systems. I just give them the tools. They have to figure out how to do it. Though in all seriousness, I probably will have some sort of like 18 and older checkbox that you have to check for custom text adventures. Just so that if you feel like making something like that, I can filter it out for people who are younger and shouldn't have access to those unless they lie to me and say, yes, I'm over 18. Okay, so yeah, it looks like the cutscenes are going well. And let me listen to the sound. Hold on. So we should hear... There it is, it gets quiet, that's good. Cool. So, hooray! Alright. You gave them the tools and write the guides. Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm not going to make it for them. They can do all that stuff on their own. I'll just make sure that they know how to. In any case, so this is one of the things I was talking about. You can see that there are missing letters from the names up here. Now, the names were supposed to be a way for the wizard to basically form himself out of the letters, which was very difficult because I needed to make sure that you had all of the letters to make wizard, and the Z was very difficult. In fact, I had to cheat. The Z is actually not a Z, it's an N. But in any case, I think it's actually more confusing to have these missing letters here. I think it would be better if they just kept out and it was more like the wizard just peeled himself off of them. But the original letters stayed there. Mostly because it's not unusual for players to get stuck in the bedroom over here and then come back and be like, I don't know what to do. And they'll look up and see that there are missing letters and they'll think, oh, that must mean that I'm supposed to do something with that. But then they can't really do anything with that, and that just confuses images of people, so I can't really have that. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of that, and hopefully it'll be all right. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's go to timeline, and we want to go to wizard entrance. I believe that's actually correct. So body, we're gonna go ahead and right, it's the fresco that we want. So I have these set TM Pro UGUI playables. You can see that they're supposed to be setting text. I'm just gonna delete this entire thing. Let me make sure that all they're doing is the set TM Pro stuff. Cool, cool, cool. Sweet. And so simplified that cutscene quite a bit. So let's see what that looks like. Pretty sure that'll be fine, but you know. You'll be able to see what it looks like when I don't peel them. I kind of feel like I should have his sprites be there all the time, so people can actually see that there's something wrong, instead of having them just like sort of pop in. Or perhaps I could actually fade their color in from nothing, and that would be fine too. I just don't like, I never like pop in like that. It always feels sloppy to me. Alright, so that seems to work. So I'm feeling a little dry-throated. So I know it's a little early, and I feel bad ending like only after an hour and some minutes into the stream, but my throat's kind of toughening up on me right now, so I think I'm gonna call it a night for now. Got to ease back into streaming after being sick for a week, but we got all of our stuff in there that I wanted to do, at least in the castle area. I was hoping to be able to get the combat cutscenes finished up as well, because they also need polish, but it's fine for now. So that's a pretty good spot to end for the night. Announcements after a drink. Sorry, accidentally turned off my mic. So we'll be back streaming on Thursday, 7 p.m., our usual time. Hopefully by then we'll have a little bit more experience with Karate, and we can actually try to do some fun stuff. If I can pull it off right, we'll be able to work with a cutscene in the canyon level, specifically something to do with a fancy bridge collapsing. Well, not a fancy bridge collapsing, rather it'd be a bridge collapsing that has a fancy animation to it, which technically wouldn't really be an animation because it would be physics, but you get the idea. But that's what I'm hoping to be able to do by Thursday. If not, then we'll probably end up doing that on Sunday. Again, this all is kind of contextual with me figuring out the Karate system. So hopefully I can do that tonight and tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, just because my voice is like, does not sound good, and it's starting to agitate my throat. So, as always, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.